Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it is indeed time. Football romantics and debate disciples, welcome to a theater of thunderous thoughts and unrelenting passion. This is Fan Battle 4, the fourth glorious chapter in a saga of voice, vision, and verbal valor. Here, the pitch is not of grass, but of grit. The boots are swapped for bravado. And instead of goals, we tally glory in arguments, applause, and applause again. 32 hearts, ablaze, all of them, with footballing fervor, and they've stepped forward, not to play, but to speak, not to pass, but to persuade. They do not chase the ball, they chase belief. They are not here for 90 minutes, they are here for 6 searing weeks of daily dialectic drama. They arrive from every corner of the footballing galaxy, literally, in terms of support. Red Devils and Blues, Catalans and Copites, Gunners and Galacticos, armed with stats sharper than stilettos, with rhetoric more elegant than a Pirlo pass. Each word they utter tonight and in the nights to follow will be a slight tackle. Every phrase a feint, each comeback a counter-attack. And make no mistake, this is no mere exchange of opinions. This is warfare with words. And as they step into this coliseum of conviction, only one will ascend the summit. Only one will emerge as the custodian of fan wisdom, crowned not with laurel, but with legacy, the ultimate fan battle champion. For in this arena, banter is elevated to art, and passion is performed like poetry. So settle in, hold tight. The whistle may not blow, but the battle has already begun. This is Fan Battle 4, Lagos, Nigeria, the whole wide world, wherever you may be getting us from. So let the voices rise, let the sparks fly. Let football's fiercest fans fight for the final word. I'm Femi Daniels. I'm privileged to be your host for Season 4 of the Fan Battle, ably supported by the regular suspects. Names you've come to know over time, names you've come to love over time. Chuma Noli leads a stellar cast of brilliant sports presenters. You call them Femi and the Gang, and they always answer. So, as a true leader that he is, in the days beyond Femi, in the days beyond Emmanuel Etib, Chuma Noli, not only as team lead, but also as co-anchor and replacement anchor when he needs to be, and as of course as well, judge on this occasion. He will be supported on the night by the, well, ever amazing Olisa Chukwuma, who makes a return as judge on the night. Also completing tonight's trio of judges, Queen Lizzie Michael will be our third judge. Yes, if you know what it is, Fan Battle is back. Tell it on the rooftops. And we're ready to go. Special thanks to the team, Tunde Abdul Salam, ensuring you can watch the battle live on YouTube, on Facebook, and then on any other platform that may be decided on as we go. Special thanks to the guys. They've been working tirelessly to get us here. And finally, we're about to begin. So Michael, a crop of Michaels, and of course Mikolo, and the rest of the guys, not to mention the other Femi. Amazing guy, Femi. Let's get started. Lagos. 32 contestants. It starts with battles number 1 and 2 tonight. So welcome to battle 1 or fan battle 4. This battle pits 2 fantastic individuals, but we will not praise them. We will let their work praise them. You'll meet them, you'll hear them. They might be nervous on the night. They might catch some butterflies in their stomach, but as is tradition, we'll help them settle in any way we can. So let's say welcome to contestant number 1 in this first battle. And in season 4, we'll be going ringside and we'll be using ring terminologies. The judging will change somewhat. The contest itself will take a somewhat different twist from that which you have become accustomed to. Every battle up until the quarterfinal can be both a lost cause and an opportunity for a comeback. The judges will determine who wins every battle. The judges will make that determination. Votes will be cast by the audiences, but it will be an opinion poll. But that does not mean the audience has no say. When 2 people lose on the night, like this night, where there are 2 battles, the 2 losers will fight for a chance to stay on in this contest. And you at home, you will decide who stays on. We will let you know in what portals you will be voting as we go. Remember, it's an everyday thing in this first week. There will be battles tonight, on Wednesday night, on Thursday night, on Friday night. On Saturday afternoon, there will be 4 battles. On Sunday afternoon, there will be another 4 battles, completing the round of 32. So let's meet contestant number 1. Contestant number 1 is in the blue corner. The blue corner is also the proposition corner in the debate. Whoever is in the blue corner will support the motion of the debate, the topic of the battle. So Lagos, time for you to welcome, and Chuma, please cue up our applause. Time for you to welcome this young man. He's a business guy. He's into furnitures, a furniture manufacturer. Just in case you're looking for your furniture maker. He's young, pretty young, just 20. He supports Chelsea as his global team and Heartland FC as his local team. When was the last time Heartland saw Premier League football in Nigeria? His friends and family call him the Mistro. His name is Miracle. Lagos, please welcome Miracle Maduabuchi. Welcome, Miracle. Are you ready to go?
Yes, sir. I'm very ready.
Okay. On this battle, there are no stars. Neither your opponent or the judges or the debate master or moderator is a star. Okay?
Yes, sir.
No stars.
Yes.
All right? So look your opponent in the eyes and say, no stars, no Mars.
No stars, no Mars.
It's a battle. All right. His opponent in the red corner, which is also the opposition corner. She is a presenter, radio. Now we guess TV, or maybe that is in view. She supports Barcelona and Chelsea. But she's too busy supporting a local side. Lagos. Please welcome somebody whose friends call Palm J, or just Palm for short. For the in the interest of this broadcast and this battle, she will know her simply as Pamela. Her full name, Pamela Jerome Ene. Welcome, Pamela.
Thank you very much.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready.
Brilliant. Let me ask you, where do you stay?
Lagos.
Okay. What part of Lagos?
Paja.
Paja, Lagos. And how about you, Miracle?
I stay at Aja, Lagos.
You stay at Aja in Lagos. So, it's Aja people versus the Paja people today in this battle. We're about to commence. So we'll do our house cleaning. We will give you 2 minutes each to intro your debate, to announce yourself to your audience. And we'll always start with the motion proposer, the proposition. And in this context, Miracle, you are the one proposing, so you will go first. And then we'll switch to 2 minutes to the opposer, who will do her thing. Is that clear?
Yes.
After that, we will open the lines for 5 minutes for you to go head to head in a banter style, as has become tradition. I would implore you to please not turn it into a shouting match. I reserve the right to stop you at any time, or to give one party preference to make their point before the banter continues, as maybe. So, starting with the motion supporter. The motion is this: can Arsenal legitimately be called Champions League title contenders after eliminating Real Madrid in the Champions League this season and impressing as they did? The proposition party is Miracle. Miracle, I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll time you. After which, your opponent will have her 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Your 2 minutes starts right now.
All right. I'll start by outlining my point. Arsenal beating Real Madrid proves their capability. Being knocked out by PSG doesn't disqualify them. It shows they were stopped by the best, by only the best. Their overall performances prove that they are serious contenders. Now with that, I would like to greet my judges and the listening audience with my esteemed opponent. And I will rise to state that Arsenal can legitimately be called Champions League title contenders after beating and eliminating Real Madrid. Real Madrid are the most experienced club in this competition, and by a large margin the most successful. And Arsenal defeating them is no small achievement. Arsenal defeated them clearly and convincingly. They dismantled them. If you check aggregate scoreline, it was 5-1. Real Madrid didn't even create up to big chances in that game. It was only 1 chances when you combine both legs. People would point at the fact that they lost to PSG, but they lost at the semi-final to the eventual winners of the tournament. So that shows how evidential this team is, that they are contenders for the Champions League. They are definitely title contenders. And if you add to that, we can add the consistency Arsenal has been showing in the Premier League. They've been showing defensive strength, they've been showing tactical maturity, they've been showing resilience in the Premier League all season, different seasons. And this is a claim that Arsenal are definitely Champions League title contenders this season. Thank you.
All right, I will suppose he deserves some applause. Thank you very much. I guess we can stop the timer now. You had significant time left, but we do appreciate your effort. Over now to his opponent, the opposer. Pamela, are you ready? You'll have 2 minutes. Thank you very much. Could you please wait for her to finish before you applaud her? You people have started. All right, Pamela, you have 2 minutes.
Okay, honor to honor against you.
Yeah, tell me what you need. There's too much audio in your ear.
Yes, there is.
You can't. Okay, at this point, all right. Is this better?
Hello.
Oh, you can't hear yourself.
Yes, I can.
You can't hear yourself. Okay. Maybe take your headphones off here so that we can proceed. All right. You have 2 minutes, Pamela. Is that better?
Hello. Yes.
Your time starts right now.
Okay. I would say no. Arsenal cannot be considered UCL title contenders just for beating Real Madrid, and here's why. One-off win does not determine title contention. Yes, beating Real Madrid, arguably the most successful club in UCL history, is a notable achievement. However, football is not judged by one match or one tie. The UCL is a marathon and not a sprint. A single impressive victory does not automatically elevate a team to contender status. Now, lesser clubs have pulled major upsets in the UCL. This season, AC Milan and Lille beat Real Madrid. In 2021 season, Sheriff beat Real Madrid, but they were not called title contenders. And also, the lack of consistent pedigree at the European level of Arsenal is not in their favor. Now, this is the best they've done so far in almost 20 years. Arsenal have not reached a UCL final since 2006, and since then, they've often underperformed in this competition, failing, to get past the round of 16 for several years before their absence from the tournament in 2017 to 2023. In contrast, UCL title contenders typically have a pattern of deep run, or they reach the semi-final or the finals. Now, Arsenal's lack of historical consistency in the Champions League works against their candidacy. Also, they need to gain experience by getting accustomed to winning notable trophies in England. See, teams that have won UCL in recent years have won notable titles in their league. For example, we have Manchester City, we have Liverpool, PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Now, Arsenal in recent history have more chance of being called runner-up than trophy winners. Like, even when they were the favorites to win the trophy, for example, they went 248 days on the EPL table, without winning the league. Even this season, when they should have capitalized on Man City's drop in form.
Round up when it goes off.
Okay, when they should have capitalized on Man City drop in form, their inconsistency helped Liverpool to win the title. All
right. Thank you very much. Lagos, we are going to take a break. When we come back, you would hear the banter round between Miracle and, of course, Pamela. Stick with us. This is Fan Battle Season 4.
For foodstuff, electronics, household, and many more. Better enjoyment they involved though.
Now celebration season with sweet savings and up to 60% off on select items.
So make you carry the whole squad. Go Grand Square for Abuja, Ikeja, VI and Kano.
Grand Square Eid Bonanza. Ileya just got better.
Discounts everywhere. Come shop with no wahala.
From June 2nd to the 7th, you know where to be.
It's Grand Square. Come and shop with glee.
Hello, Mrs. Martins.
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, how may I help you?
Junior's body temperature is high and he's complaining about headaches and body aches.
Not to worry. Get Bruston and suspension.
Okay, ma. I'll call you back.
Bruston and suspension for children is a sweet-tasting brand of ibuprofen which provides relief against toothache, pains, and fever in children after 30 minutes.
Hello, ma. Oh, Junior, stop that.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, ma. Junior is fine now. In fact, Junior, sorry, ma. I'll call you back.
Brustin and suspension for children. Always take the product after meal. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. A quality product from Rambaxay.
There is something about good news. You can't keep it to yourself.
Guys, it has finally happened.
There is something about joy. You can't keep it to yourself. And there is something about the rich taste of Lipton. You can't keep it to yourself.
When you get something you enjoy, you share. Lipton Yellow Label. Tea so good, you want to share.
Double the joy! It's Nexus time! Buy one, get one free! It's that Eid double celebration!
This Eid, Nexus is giving you double celebration.
Buy a 65 or 75 inches Nexus TV, get another TV free. With so many other delightful offers, Nexus Double Delight is yours. Rush to Nexus, don't delay. Visit Nexus showroom at 39 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Jeffrey Plaza, Abraham Adesoya Bus Stop, Aja, 17 Aba Road, Port Harcourt. Offer ends June 30th while stock lasts. Nexus, living with style.
Now so I did on my own. Now a message enter my phone. Fiam. I can't click Fiam. Now so my money for account go. Fiam. Hey. If to say na Airtel you they use, them for first alert you before you click Airtel they identify spammers. Then alert them customers with AI powered service to make sure say you know for Mugu for Wuru scam messages. No charges, no subscription needed. Me self they go join Airtel. Fiam.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Bro, how I could take level up now?
Now your hand day.
How I could take enjoy VVIP treatment?
Now your hand day. To win big on call, now your hand day. With BetKing Virtuals, every game fit make you hit jackpot. You go chop life tire.
The power to win bigger day your hands. Download the BetKing app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy 100 Naira instant bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This taste na banger. This taste na creamy rich. This taste na new Nescafe. Original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe. Original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong. Finish strong.
This Eid, now we'll go enjoy.
Now people will waka enter Grand Square, of course.
From June 2nd, go reach 7, Grand Square, they run better discounts. We go sweet your belly. Now the Grand Eid Bonanza. Discounts full ground like Suya for Ilea.
Special discounts on top brands for foodstuff, electronics, household, and many more. Better enjoyment they involved, though.
Now celebration season with sweet savings and up to 60% off on select items.
So make you carry the whole squad. Go Grand Square for Abuja, Ikeja, VI, and Kano.
Grand Square Eid Bonanza. Ilea just got better.
Discounts everywhere. Come shop with no wahala.
From June 2nd to the 7th, you know where to be.
It's Grand Square. Come and shop with glee.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. It's game on.
The drums of war signal impending battle. And yes, we've seen round one of the first of 53 battles to come, all through June and perhaps halfway through July. As a quick reminder, 3 judges, Judge Chuma, Judge Olisa, and Judge Queen Lizzie, will determine how these battle goes tonight, this first battle and the second one. The judges will be scoring these 2 contenders per round. The system of judging is simply this. After each round, the judge will determine who won that round. If a judge determines that contestant A won the round, each of the judges will score whoever they adjudged to be the winner a maximum haul of 10 points. The other contestant will be given 9 or less, not going below 7. 9 or less, but not going below 7. If a judge decides that they could not determine a winner between both sides in a round, they will score both of them 10-10. If a judge determines it's a draw, they will score both contestants 10-10 to signify that I could not make up my mind for one or the other in this round. At the end of the 3 rounds, each of the judges will tabulate their final score for both contestants, and it would form the collective result. If that is clear, it is time now for us to go into the banter round of Fan Battle 4. Round 1 was the presentation or introduction round. Round 2 is the banter head-to-head round, and round 3 will be the closing round. Miracle and Pamela, are you ready for this closing round, for this banter round? All right. Usually it is open season in the banter round, but we will give the motion opposer the opportunity to start. Remember, it's a banter session, so you don't wait for your opponent to go on and on. Ask questions. You interject where you can, but do it reasonably. 5 minutes is your time. Miracle and Pamela, your time starts now.
Said Arsenal are good because they came second in the Premier League, so that makes them title contender.
No,
At the difference.
I know for the exam to from the system. How do you argument all the trust no top scoring? The children is not that constant. Every time the different that the best in and so this is champion. Yes, the quality fewer than ships. To see the quality of them in the champion the all through they just leave that is shooting wrong. You saying that species only my them but they did that the bit how the baby mama the out insisting the season. The best one is this is just only the this from this is I think because that Champions League.
Okay, using Real Madrid as a stepping stone, but also let me remind you that this season is not Real Madrid. Yes, we're the winners of last season, but this season a lot of things outside the UCL beat them. They conceded a lot of goals, so trying to make you feel like Arsenal are tight to contend because they beat Real Madrid is not. They went up against PSG and over 2 legs, I didn't see anything. I didn't see that consistency. I didn't see that tactical, strength, all of that. Okay. They were just invincible for me.
But if you want to use that PSG game, stat-wise, they were the better team. If we were sincere with ourselves, let's be honest. But I know result doesn't support what I'm saying. But stat-wise, if you look at the game and see what they played, they created the better chances. and the best goalkeeper for PSG, the best player for PSG in 2 legs was Donnarumma, the goalkeeper. That shows a lot how the Arsenal continued attacking and attacking. They just didn't have that little player to just
and
give them
what
the
I'm
goals.
talking about when I say experience, player experience, coach experience. Now, for Arsenal to be able to get to that point of them winning the league or winning the Champions League, I think they also need a manager that has won it before. Look at how Pep Guardiola helped Man City to win it for the first time. Look at how Luis Enrique helped PSG to win it for the first time.
I know,
now, the experience I'm talking about, Dembele has experience.
Yes.
Hakimi has experience in the Champions League. Individuality is what made PSG the better team than Arsenal.
But
Made him advance. So that's what I'm talking about, experience, and I'm talking about history. Arsenal right now, the only Champions League players or people that have had experience in European leagues in Arsenal is Jorginho and Havertz. So they don't have that experience, they don't have that individuality, they don't have that willpower, they don't have that firepower for them to go for. Beating Real Madrid, I'm so sorry, but beating Real Madrid this season is like the easiest thing to do.
No, not all. Then everything would have beaten them this season.
You know, Real Madrid were even almost out of the league stage.
I know, they finished 11th.
So
but that doesn't
beating
make
Real Madrid is just...
The Real Madrid defines the Champions League. They've won it 15 record times. If you count the Premier League and all the old teams in the Premier League, they've won it 15 times.
If Real Madrid defined the Champions League, they would have won it now. They have Mbappe, right?
Yes.
And it's arguably one of the best in the world right now, but they did not. So
because
I'm telling you, using Real Madrid this season
by Arsenal,
to measure Arsenal's, contention.
No, I'm not using.
Give me a quality team that they beat, both
Arsenal.
in the league and in the Champions League, in the Premier League and the Champions League.
We beat them in the semi-finals. They beat them 2-0 in the groups in the league phase. They beat them. So
now we're talking about the league phase, right?
Yes.
PSG were almost out of the league phase because of this same thing we're talking about, lack of experience and individuality. But they worked together out of the experience that they had, the experience that Luis Enrique had, and everything worked together.
Chelsea won the Champions League without an experienced manager.
Tuchel has gone into the final in 2020. They were experienced.
No, I'm talking about 2012.
So you have Droba, and you don't expect them to win.
They have not won it before. They won the first time.
But they went to the semi-final in 2009.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course,
the same thing with Arsenal. The Arsenal football team.
Arsenal have not gone to the semi-final in years.
They have done this consistently.
This is their first semi-final in 19 years. You do not expect them. You cannot say experience. It's their first semi-final in 19 years.
That doesn't matter because
they've been showing
strength. They've been showing strength and resilience for long.
The strength and resilience did not take them to the final.
Champions League. I know, but they were defeated by the best team. The team that won the Champions League this season.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's side, but still they cannot be called title contenders because they beat Real Madrid.
No, I don't think so.
They're not enough to be title contenders.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And so the banter round ends. Thank you both of you. The judges will score that round as they deemed it, which will now take us to the final round of this contest. We are streaming live, and you can follow the live stream thanks to our digital team and our technical and content team headed by Babatunde Abdul Salam. Search for Nigeria Info on YouTube and on Facebook. You can catch the live stream. I presume you can also vote on those portals for either Miracle or Pamela, whoever impressed you the more. Remember, your opinion counts. You can also drop your comments as part of the live poll. The conversation is also going on X. I'd reckon there is a post there. Usually would embed our YouTube live stream on X so that you can follow. I will try to take some of your comments if time permits. It is now time for the final round, which is the closing round. Miracle, you are the motion proposer and supporter, so you will commence first. Are you ready?
Yes,
you have 2 minutes, and your 2 minutes begin right now.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to a close, let me make one thing clear. Arsenal's journey in this year's Champions League was not a story of overachievement. No, it wasn't. It was a statement of legitimacy. They knocked out Real Madrid, a team that defines this competition. That alone places them in elite territory. You don't eliminate the most successful team in a competition and not be a serious force yourself. You understand? Yes, people will say they were knocked out by Paris Saint-Germain, but if we look at the game, if we look at that game, we will know this team is they're a strong team. They just couldn't score the goals. That was the only thing that made them feel to beat Paris Saint-Germain. And look at what Paris Saint-Germain did to Inter, 5-0. You see, you saw a team that was very good, very composed, they had everything they needed to contend for the Champions League, and they are definitely Champions League title contenders. From the league phase to the knockout phase, we saw how Arsenal stood their ground among Europe's best. They stood firm. They won about 7 games. They drew 1 and they lost 1. Which helped them to finish third. Imagine when and the league phase is supposed to be the hardest because the UEFA changed the way it is. The league phase is supposed to be the hardest, and they even managed to finish third. So that shows the strength they have. That shows their tactical strength, their score depth. It shows their composure under pressure. That is what it shows. And to say they are not contenders because they've not won the competition before is actually misunderstanding what contending means. You don't win a trophy before you contend. You contend before you win. So with that, I strongly affirm that Arsenal can be called legitimately Champions League title contenders. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And so the young man rests his case. And yes, indeed, applause are in order. That's Miracle. They call him the Mistro. Miracle Maduabuchi's full name. And he's done his part in this debate today. The judges will decide after listening to the part of his opponents, who is Pamela. Pamela, you have 2 minutes. Are you ready? Your minutes will start now.
Okay, so this is a judge over a season, not a moment. If they couldn't do it in the whole format with lesser game, why would they be able to do it in this format now with more games and an opportunity for teams to strengthen themselves? For example, PSG. Now, Arsenal might be developing into title contenders, but beating one strong team, even the best, is not enough proof. You don't earn contender status by a statement win. You earn it by sustained excellence against Europe elite across the entire campaign. My suggestion, they should improve their squad, get a striker, and stop depending on midfielders. Now, in conclusion, one semi-final in the last 19 years and no trophies in the last 5 seasons doesn't make you the contender for the biggest trophy in Europe. Title contenders should be used in the entire context of the entire tournament and not just a game. And with that, I end this debate. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. So the debate is over. The judges will tabulate their scores, and you get the scores in a minute. Just looking at the time, we have a couple minutes. Usually, we allow the judges to make a few comments. We see we have just about 7 minutes before we let you know how they performed. If the time permits, we will take judges' comments, but for this season, it is not a necessity. So, in some of these rounds, we may not take the judges' comments, but we have a few minutes, so I would suppose perhaps our judges don't mind sharing their comments, starting with the chief judge on the night. Chuma, you have anything to say? Please, let's make it 30 seconds or so, without necessarily going, just as an advice for things that they could work on going forward.
I think naturally, you know, for a first ever contest for this season, it was glaring that they were going to be jittery at the start. I expected that, and we saw a bit of it. But they got into the groove by the time they got into the back and forth contest, and also by the time they had their closing remarks, it was great too. So I'm hoping that this composure you guys had while you were closing your arguments, that you carried that across the entire competition for as long as you stay here, guys.
Thank you very much, Judge Chuma. Judge Olisa.
So mic on?
Yes, it is on.
Don't mind me, I'm busy watching tennis here. But I have been scoring. Well, good one, guys. Gentleman and lady, correct me. We noticed the jitters, but your closing arguments were quite solid. You presented your cases very well. The first round, okay, you know, there's room for improvement because you can't be perfect on the first go, can you? Second round, it's like riding a bike, right? We saw both of you getting steady on your bikes, and you clearly wanted to land your blows in your closing arguments. I thought I was in a courtroom listening to two lawyers, a prosecutor and a defense attorney. So well done. Hoping that we can see both of you again, you know, going forward.
Thank you very much. And Judge Queen Lizzie.
Okay, I think I kind of echo what the other two judges have said, because this felt like they were very respectful debaters. You wait, I talk, you wait and you talk. So it was very interesting to listen to. And I know as the debate goes on, we'll see more of the fire, we'll see more of the argument, we'll see more of the banter. And yeah, it's always not easy being the first person, because you're like, what should I do? And then you're setting the pace for other people. So well done and thank you. At the end of the day, I enjoyed the debate, which is what is important. We were not bored to death. There were parts where we could pick up. There were enjoyable moments, and then they were like, okay, this made sense. So thank you for your debate.
All right. Usually, I will announce the scoring. Do we have the scorecards?
Just wrapping things up from my end.
Okay, wrapping things up. Judge Olisa, have you wrapped things up on your end?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Judge Lizzie,
I have.
You have wrapped up?
Yes, I have wrapped
Okay.
up.
I would like to have your scoring passed on to me.
Okay.
It looks like I might have to buy some of the judges some more time. Okay. I need all the scores. In the meantime, perhaps, okay, the judges are finally ready. So we have the entire scoring. This scoring is for the first battle of season 4. All right, I guess we still have to work up the summation. We don't have the summation yet, but please, judges, always work up the summation, the final summation. So Judge Olisa scores this. That is round 1 to 3. He scores it 9798. For Pamela. Olisa. George Elizabeth scores it. Maybe I'll start with George Chuma, who has his numbers already tabulated. So George Ufoma scores the 3 rounds. Did I say George Ufoma? I beg to differ, has finished. All right, George Chuma has it. Round 1, 7-7. I need to be sure what the intent was. All right, round 1, George Chuma scores it 7-7. He scores round 2 9-8 and scores round 3 10-10, meaning rounds 1 and 2 are a draw, but round 3 is the decider. It is called
You Are Listening
10-8, I will presume, and so we'll round that up to 10-10 for the first round. We'll take a quick break, take care of the numbers, and when we come back, we will give you the final scoring.
It's your belly. Now the Grand Eid Bonanza. Discounts full ground like Suya for Ilea.
Special discounts on top brands for foodstuff, electronics, household, and many more. Better enjoyment they involved though.
Now celebration season with sweet savings and up to 60% off on select items.
So make you carry the whole squad. Go Grand Square for Abuja, Ikeja, VI, and Kano.
Grand Square Eid Bonanza. Ilea just got better.
Discounts everywhere. Come shop with no wahala.
From June 2nd to the 7th, you know where to be.
It's Grand Square. Come and shop with glee.
Hello, Mrs. Martins.
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, how may I help you?
Junior's body temperature is high and he's complaining about headaches and body aches.
Not to worry. Get Bruston and suspension.
Okay, ma. I'll call you back.
Bruston and Suspension for Children is a sweet tasting brand of ibuprofen which provides relief against toothache, pains, and fever in children after 30 minutes.
Hello, ma. Oh, Junior, stop that.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, ma. Junior is fine now. In fact, Junior, sorry, ma. I'll call you back.
Brustin and Suspension for Children. Always take the product after meal. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. A quality product from Rambaxay.
All right, class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our pap. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now. It go rehydrate you, yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easy with your syrup. Pocari Sweat, give me some more.
Gold. Everyone wants it. That liquid gold. From the beer worthy of the name. Brewed for those who recognize true quality. From the first sip to the last, enjoyment flows. Goldberg. The gold standard.
Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks were clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though. School is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. The winner of the Hares Insurance SA Championship is...
Dear parents and school principals, your child could be our next winner. Application is now open for the 2025 Hares Insurance SA Championship with 10.5 million naira worth of prizes to be won. To participate, students in JSS 1 to JSS 3 are required to write a 500-word essay on the topic, the role of insurance in keeping families safe and secure, and submit the essay on our website. Teachers are not left out too. You could win up to 1.5 million naira cash prize in a special teachers category. For more details, visit www.hairsinsurancegroup.com/essay. That is HEIRS. Application closes July 8, 2025. Brought to you by Hares Insurance Group.
Double the joy! It's Nexus time! Buy one, get one free! It's the Eid double celebration!
This Eid, Nexus is giving you double celebration!
Buy a 65 or 75 inches Nexus TV, get another TV free! With so many other delightful offers, Nexus Double Delight is yours! Rush to Nexus, don't delay! Visit Nexus showroom at 39 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Jeffrey Plaza, Abraham Adesoya Bus Stop, Aja, 17 Aba Road, Port Harcourt. Offer ends June 30th while stock lasts. Nexus, living with style.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he grow up? That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the demand for ways to support child development, probiotic and high proteins to support age group. Not your child special.
Shalina Healthcare. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Shalatam is endorsed by the Nigerian Medical Association.
Original #1 prayer drink, Siemens Synapse. It don't get the stamp of authority. Siemens don't get the seal of originality. Yeah. Oh, yeah, check your calendar. It day with you January to December. Any prayer where you make it go enter. Siemens Synapse, the original #1 prayer drink.
Siemens Schnapps new look comes in premium, classic and royal variants. Now secure more assured blessings. Siemens Schnapps, the original #1 prayer drink.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Hey, rewards to the lander! When I buy airtime and data on any network,
I get up to 10% cash back.
I pay my NEPA, DSTV, or StarTimes and call
3% cash back.
Now so, smart cash back, don't they reloaded.
And they load my wallet. right! Hey! It's the Smart Cash Cashback Reloaded! Top up airtime or data on any network and get up to 10% cashback. Or pay your electricity or cable TV bill and get 3% cashback sharply. Only on Smart Cash. No dull yourself. Download the Smart Cash app or dial *939# to start today.
Terms and conditions, Deja.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Gentlemen, children of all ages, it's game on.
It is 99.39 Jira Info, mixed blend of everything exciting for you. Fan Battle Season 4 active and alive. Just before we get back to the contest and have our host Femi Obong Daniels give us an announcement of who wins this first battle, let's share some important information with you, shall we? I have a man who's a winner and he's right this time in the studio with me. 150,000 naira richer he is, and he'll confirm to us if he genuinely has won or not. But I first need to let you know that there's 10 million naira available to be won, courtesy of our guys at One Play as we head into the Salah celebrations. As the jackpot draw for this Friday should be a high day for several persons. A whooping 10 million naira on the cards. Of course, different winners will come through across different platforms on all three stations of ours. 99.3 Nigeria Info, one of those three stations, Cool FM, as well as Wazobia FM. To play on Nigeria Info and have a chance to have a share of that 10 million naira jackpot this Friday, you can start playing from today. It's going to count for you. From everybody who's played from yesterday until Friday is going to count for you, okay? So star 347, star 880, star 3 hash remains that code you can use to play. That's star 347, star 880, star 3 hash. Or the website www.oneplay.ng. That's www.oneplay.ng. Feels like it's double blessing for you. If you play tonight, you can win 40,000 naira as a winner tonight. At the same time, too, your entry would be in the draw for the jackpot on Friday. You could just have that blessing. Imagine winning tonight and then also winning on Friday. And even if you don't win tonight, you still have a chance to have a share of that 10 million naira on offer, courtesy of One Play during the jackpot on Friday. And so you know that we mean serious business. I have a gentleman in the studio here with me. I'll ask him for just his first name so that tax collectors, and by that I don't mean official government people because he'll have to pay his tax, but they call it black tax. Family people don't come and get all his money off him or something like that. Chief, come close to the microphone, please. Good evening to you. Please, what's your first name?
Abdul Latif.
Abdul Latif. And you're in the studio because you won on Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay, what happened on that Friday?
Actually, I was about sleeping when I just got the call, and I was not even feeling fine.
Oh, wow.
So when I got the call, and I think it's the voice.
Tony, the voice, yeah.
When he was saying that I didn't actually win, because when I heard the voice, I just said, I've won. And he was now whining me.
Okay.
Before he now said I won.
Amazing.
When I started shouting, my wife was saying, what is wrong with this one? Somebody I say is not feeling fine. I now give her the phone to confirm. I'm very, very happy.
Oh, wow. I'm so happy for you, Abdul Latif. And how many times did you play for that week?
I actually played once that week.
Just 500 naira?
Yes.
Amazing. Have you ever had the pleasure of winning a lottery before in your life in any form?
No.
So this is like the first time ever?
Yeah.
I hope it's the first of many times to come for you, really.
Yes.
And, have you already had, I'm sure now you've spoken to Madame already. Have you planned what you want to use the money for? Is it just a wolf money that maybe goes into...
It's Ilea's money.
Oh, nice. So you came in at the right time for you, really.
Yes.
What will you tell people who are listening to us right now as to One Play? And how often had you played before that Friday win? If you add all of the times you've played One Play all together, like how much do you think you spent?
Maybe 3-5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
3-5.
And when you got that confirmation that you won, did it change any mindset? Are you one who had doubts at the start?
Yes. The first time I actually played, I played with 1,000 naira. I didn't win. I just forget about it. Then the next time, like that. But the last time was just 500 naira. I just said I should just try my luck. And I was even expecting the call that day. So when I didn't get the call, I was like, no problem. But that Friday on, it came as a surprise.
You know, normally with the jackpots, everybody who's played throughout the course of the week still stands a chance to win the jackpot, and you are that lucky to win. Abdul Latif, congratulations to you again.
Thank you very much.
And I wish you more 150,000 to come. This is just the first of many, I can imagine, for you.
Thank you.
All right, and I'm sure you keep playing one play, right?
Yes,
fantastic.
Yes, for sure.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Let's get ready to go back to your fan battle for the first contest for the night. Miracle and Pamela competing for a place in the next round of the competition. And just before we went in for the commercial break, Femi Obong Daniels was getting ready to share with us the results from the judges. Now we can get back to that and keep aside the suspense and find out who will be the one to progress to the next stage. Fan Battle 4 live on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Mike is back to you, Femi.
Thank you very much, Chuma. It is decision time. You had heard about a bit of it before we went on that break, so we will go over the scorecards quickly, and so you could know how the voting had to be standardized. So it's been standardized now, and these are the result. And just to tell you, typically, somebody will be evicted tonight, but we are reserving that. There will be no eviction tonight. There will be a voting process that will follow. That is also being cleaned out. We ran into some last-minute, what do you call it now? So yes, we would know by tomorrow. How the voting will happen. Fan Battle 4 is sponsored by you, the audience, and we'll let you know how your sponsorship can count. So for this scoring, a quick look at it again. George Olisa scores it 10-7, 10-10, 10-10. That is the updated scoring. Round 1, 10-7. Round 2, 10-10. Round 3, 10-10. It's a score that favors the red corner, Pamela. George Chuma scores it 10-10, 10-9, and 10-10. That's a difference of 1 point. For Miracle, at this point, it is 30-27 for George Olisa in favor of Pamela, and 30-29 in favor of Miracle from George Chuma. And finally, George Lizzie scores it 10-8, 10-9, 10-10. That's 10-8, 10-10, 10-9. It's 30-27 for the winner by split decision. Congratulations, Pamela. Well done, Pamela. You've won this first battle.
Thank you very much.
Did you think you were going to win? What's up with your breathing?
No, because I met Miracle outside and he was very calm, but look at him here. Oh my God, I was scared. I was like, okay, let me just do it. I really, first of all, I'd like to say thank you very, very much. You've shown me a new way to debate. You've opened my mind, and I actually really love how respectful you are, and literally everything. I enjoyed it, even as a participant. I actually enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Nice. And I just want you to know that you're a winner too.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, well, that thing they say ladies do to guys, they will tell you you're a gentleman. I love the fact that you're a gentleman. Nothing for you. Yeah, you will meet the Agberos later. Miracle.
Sir.
Yeah. Didn't go to plan, eh?
Yeah.
But again, that was pretty narrow. It was just by the margins. As a matter of fact, the swing was just 5 points, and that's from a total of, a total of 90. So it was just 90 to 85. When you look at it and the strength of it, it's obvious that it was, in some instance, the opening, that because you lost the opening on the scorecards of Olisa and George's Olisa and George Lizzie, and again for the banter was pretty close. Those two judges scored it 10-10, and George Chuma thought you edged it slightly, which is why he scored it 10-9 in your favor. So it is not over yet. The audience will still decide between you and whoever loses the next battle. So there could be an opportunity there for you in the future. And if you get this chance again, remember, nerves in the opening round, and both of you had it. But if she would be coming, but if you do come again, you would have even more confidence.
Yeah,
no doubt. All right. Thank you, Lagos. And with that, we end the very first battle. The second battle of the night is loading. Get ready to meet the two contestants for battle number 2 of 53. Right after this.
Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.